how's it going? My name's Eric. Thanks for watching my video. Today I'm going to introduce you to my newest cooking toy, my Sous Vide machine, and I'm going to be making some store-bought bacon in my Sous Vide machine. Now when I first heard of this idea, I thought, you know what? Sous vide is a great way to cook a wide variety of different things to the perfect temperature. For those of you unfamiliar, sous vide is a French word meaning under vacuum. And what you do is you get the machine, you put it in some kind of vessel to hold some water, and then you heat the water to an exact temperature. And then what happens when you put chicken or beef or fish or pork is it brings that meat up to that perfect temperature, and then it literally maintains that temperature, so you're never going to have to worry about having food overcooked. You can literally leave a steak in here for 2-3 hours and it'll still taste just as good and it won't be overcooked. So I've been having a lot of fun with this machine. I got it around 10 days ago. I'm going to be making a lot more videos, but today I just wanted to introduce you to the machine, and I wanted to show something really basic and easy. If you do get a machine, this is something you can do. It's pretty much a no-brainer. So there's a wide variety of different sous vide machines. They're becoming more and more popular. You have a Nova, Sansere, a Julie. I ended up getting a VacMaster, which is a little bit more of a industrial strength machine. Has a little bit more wattage than some of the other ones that you can buy. And for our store-bought bacon, this is the great thing. You want to get as thick a cut as possible. Now, cooking it in the sous vide is going to bring this bacon up to the perfect temperature so it's cooked. One of the downsides of cooking bacon, as you probably know, is sometimes you overcook it, in which case it gets really crispy, and then you take a bite and it kind of disintegrates into a bacon dust. Or if you undercook it, then you got that fatty, chewy, rubbery texture, which isn't fun. So when you have the perfect consistency, that makes the bacon taste so much better. So the brilliance of cooking it this way is you're going to cook the bacon all the way through. So you want as thick a piece as possible. And then what you're going to do is just finish it off in the frying pan for maybe 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes, just on one side. You're going to flip it over on one side just for a second. And then you're going to have the beautiful consistency of having on one side a crisp seared surface, and on the other side it's going to be melty and tender. You can stick this in from anywhere, minimum of 8 hours, all the way up to 36 hours. This is also great if you're going to have some kind of brunch or some kind of big breakfast that you want to serve. You can literally cook 5, 6, 10, 12, 15 pounds of bacon the night before. Stick it in here, turn it on. When you wake up in the morning, you pull it out, and then it literally takes a few minutes just to fry up each piece, and there you go. Rather than spending all morning, hours cooking bacon for a big group, you can get this done much quicker. So what I got here today, this is a local market here in Southern California, Stater Brothers. They have this premium thick sliced bacon, and it's already vacuum packed, so I'm not even going to remove it from the package. I'm going to throw it right in the sous vide machine just like this. I also bought some Farmer John, that's a local butcher out of the LA area, and this is their Applewood thick cut smoked bacon. Now I was originally going to cook it in this, but this has got like this plastic cardboard thing on top, so I'm actually going to remove this bacon and I'm just going to put it in a regular 1-gallon freezer bag just to make sure, because I don't want this plastic thing to melt and affect the flavor of the bacon. So let me get this bacon out of the wrapper here, at least this one. I'm going to start my machine. I got it set for bacon 147 degrees Fahrenheit or 64 degrees Celsius. And I'm going to leave this in for 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, and then we'll be back on later tonight. We're going to have some delicious BLT sandwiches tonight for dinner. I'm going to let this start warming up the water. It should take 10-15 minutes. We'll be back in a little bit to show you the next step. Alright guys, welcome back. It's been around 5-6 minutes. We're almost up to 147. It should beep here in a second, and once it does, we'll start the timer. I set it for 10 hours, and away we'll go. So let me hook this camera up here. We'll wait and see. 140. There we go. It's up to temperature. So I'm going to start. So just to show you here, this one piece, the thick cut bacon, it's just going to go right in there. Boom. And then the second one here, I told you, I put it in a bag already. You're just going to want to stick it in here. And as you sink it, you're going to try to squeeze the air out of it. So you want to kind of do the ziplock all the way to one side. Did I already seal this? I think I already sealed it. Okay. Now sometimes, depending, the meat might want to float. So I've heard people put like a spoon or a couple spoons or something in there. You just don't want to put a knife or a fork that could possibly puncture the bag. So that's it. You just want to make sure everything's completely submerged. Get a clip of some sort. Oops. I think it's easier for me to do like that. There we go. And there you go. We got both bacon in there. So now it is done. This is what's so cool about this machine. We're just going to throw that bacon in. Now we can go about our normal lives. Do whatever we need to do. Whether you're cooking bacon, chicken, fish, it'll just stay at the perfect temperature in here. So we'll be back in 8 to 10 hours. Another great thing about cooking this way is you could pre-cook it ahead of time. Like I can cook this thick cut bacon, and then when I'm done, I can literally take it in the same bag I cooked it in, plop it in the fridge for a few days until I'm ready for some bacon, and then just fry them up for a few minutes. Or I could throw the whole cooked piece of bacon right into the freezer. Keep it in there for several months. And then when I'm ready for bacon, I just peel off a couple frozen pieces, throw it in the frying pan, and it'll heat up to temperature, crisp up in a matter of minutes. So this is a great way to deal with cooking bacon if you're like me and you're a bacon lover. So that's it, guys. We'll let the machine do its magic. I'll see you guys in 8 to 10 hours when we pull these out, and I'll show you the next step. Hey guys, welcome back. It's been around 6.5 hours. We're getting into late afternoon. You can see some of the juices inside that bag starting to collect. Great thing about this, you can just pour that off into a cup, and you got some bacon grease that you can cook in. So I got a few hours here. I'm going to do a quick little beer review like I do in most of my cooking, smoking videos. I'm going to be trying a new beer here called Ballast Point Sculpin Indian Pale Ale. This is a company out of San Diego. I've been seeing them a lot. I've never tried any of their beers. So this will be new for me. But I see they have all these different flavors and types of beer. They all feature a different fish or a diver. And they got kind of a creative picture on there. So I think that's kind of cool. And from what I've heard, they're pretty good. I just went online to read a little bit about them. And this beer has won several gold medals. So it can't be that bad. They say it's supposed to have some fruit flavors like apricot, peach, mango, lemon. I could definitely smell it. And it says on the website that this still packs a bit of a sting, even though like a sculpin fish, I guess. So cheers to some bacon. Oh, it's good. I definitely taste citrusy with a little bit of hops to balance it out. Smells a little malty. Well, but it's tasty. So again, Ballast or Ballast, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, Point Brewing Company, Sculpin Indian Pale Ale. I'm going to try some of the other beers they make because it tastes pretty good, and it's a local brewery here, even though it's in San Diego and I'm up closer to LA, but very good. So I'm going to enjoy having this. We'll be back in a few hours, take this out of the package and show you how it's supposed to look. Alright guys, it's just been around 9 hours. I took it out of the sous vide bath. I've opened one of the packages here just to show you. Here's the one. I haven't opened this yet, but you can see all the liquid that has gathered in here. And like I said, you could save that, use it to cook eggs, what have you. Much more flavor than using oil or butter. But this is how it looks like when it's done. It's perfectly cooked. It's just obviously it looks kind of wet and kind of gross looking. So we got to crisp it up, fry it up in a pan. So that's what I'm going to do next. And I'll show you how quick and easy it is from this point only. It's literally maybe 2 to 3 minutes on one side, flip it over for a few seconds on the other, and it is done. So I'll get this in the frying pan and we'll be back in just 1 second. Alright guys, I'm frying it up in the pan just literally for maybe 3-4 minutes. Just when it gets crispy, you want to flip it over. It's going to crisp up rather quickly because it's pretty much already cooked, so make sure not to walk away from it. Just get it heated up to a nice hot, medium hot temperature. We're going to flip this just literally for a few seconds on the other side and it'll be done. So I'll show you how it's going to look like afterwards. You can see how most of the strips are staying straight because the meat is already cooked. You're not going to get as much curling as you would frying it traditionally. So we'll be back in a second after I got this crisp up. Alright guys, I'm all done frying it up. As you can see, you'll notice how the pieces are all uniform, nice and straight, no curly, no burn marks on any of the bacon. That's what makes this process so wonderful. You get it all crisped up, and yet it's all tender. It's really hard to describe, but it's actually the perfect way to cook bacon. So just wanted to show you how it looked like fresh out of the frying pan. It took around maybe 5-6 minutes to fry it. I started it out on low heat and kind of brought it up to medium heat. You don't have to go too long, just enough to crisp it up like you see here. And yeah, it's pretty much fully cooked already. So I'm going to bring the family out. We'll try some pieces. We're going to make some BLTs and we'll see how everyone likes it. Hey guys, here we are with my family, my wife Monica and my son Kyle.
Don't forget me.
No.
You be the son, Kyle.
So come on, Kyle. Take a piece of my sous vide bacon and take a bite and tell the camera and the people watching what you think.
I told him before, no matter how he cooks his bacon, I'm always going to love this.
Now this right here is the Stater Brothers. I put the Farmer John's in front just so we can try a difference.
Oh, wow.
Fire bacon.
This is good.
The way it's cooked, it's crispy, but it's still tender. It's hard to describe, but it's actually cooked the way bacon is meant to be cooked. Trust me.
Chewy.
It's chewy but crispy at the same time, right?
Yeah, it's a mix of hard and soft at the same time.
It's delicious, and I mean, I never would have thought the sous vide would be what you would use for bacon, but the convenience of it, put it in the night before you're ready to make it, and just fry it in a pan for 5 or 6 minutes. Look at how straight and uniform these pieces are, and you don't burn it.
My dad
It just cooks perfectly. I mean, it's just excellent. You really can't screw up. Just try to buy the thickest pieces possible. So guys, thanks for watching. Please like my video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be making more sous vide videos and more smoking videos and more crock pot videos. So please subscribe, watch, and we'll see you next time. Say goodbye, Kyle.
Bye. Our business is like this.